The artwork for Anime Podcasters is provided by GoProKyo. Please go follow him at GoProKyo. Hi guys, and welcome to a very short update episode of Anime Podcasters. Today it is just I, JaianMusic, no Hotshot. I am making this podcast to reach out to all of the people who only listen to us on SoundCloud, iTunes, because we have a couple of updates we need to talk about regarding the channel, regarding the podcast. Some great things are happening, and I just want to update you guys very quickly. For the people who are here for our regular programming, this is not going to be the episode for you, but don't worry, next episode we are recording very soon with Hotshot, and it will be about anime battle items, which is going to be coming out on the channel and on SoundCloud, everywhere where the podcast is, in a short amount of time. Before we get into all of that podcast, we haven't even recorded yet, let's talk about some important updates I need you guys to know about. So, a couple of days ago, I came out with a video on YouTube talking about wanting to go full-time as a YouTuber, and I am making this Anime Podcasters episode to reach out to the people who only listen to this on iTunes and SoundCloud and maybe have not heard about this video yet. Basically, I would like to go full-time on YouTube and really do this as a full-time job. The only way I can see this really happening is through Patreon. Patreon is this website where you can pledge a certain amount of money, and there are different tiers that you can pledge to, so different amounts of money, and you get rewards based on the amount of money that you pledge. So I have a $1 tier where you get your name in the description of every video. I also have a tier where you can get an exclusive Q&A podcast with me. These are all rewards that might change over the time, but I have 5 rewards right now up there, so please go check out patreon.com/JaianMusic if you want to financially support me. This is what would allow me to produce more podcasts every week, more podcasts every month, more covers, just more content for you guys and more quality content, and I could really do this full time, which would be a dream come true. So that's a bit of the update on the whole Patreon side of things. Also, just regarding Anime Podcasters, some very exciting news. We are now officially on Google Play. So you can subscribe to the podcast through Google Play, which is really awesome. And I'm also working on getting the podcast on Spotify. Nothing is guaranteed. I'm just trying to work things out behind the scenes right now, and it's in the works. It might happen, might not happen, but if it does, it's going to be in a couple of weeks. Don't expect that anytime soon. And one final point I want to mention is that since it's summer and I have extra time and I'm not in school and everything, I do want to find some special guests to have on Anime Podcasters. It's always Hotshot and I, and sometimes GoProKyo or Ben. They're amazing, and I really appreciate them with their time. But I would like to see if we could get some new faces, people we haven't heard on the podcast before. So if you have a YouTuber you really enjoy and you really want to see on the podcast, let me know in the comments or tweet it at me at JaianMusic. Let me know, hey, I would really want to see so-and-so on the podcast, and I will try to reach out to them and see if I can get them on a podcast. I already have one special guest locked down for the summer. Definitely gonna happen. So yes, that's basically the update. So you can find the podcast on iTunes, soundcloud.com/JaianMusic for the SoundCloud version. On YouTube, it's youtube.com/JaianMusic. But most important of all, if you have any money lying around and you want to support me and make me and help me go YouTube full time, please go to patreon.com/JaianMusic and become a JaianMusic patron today. Thank you so much for listening to this short episode of Anime Podcasters, and I will see you in the next episode of Anime Podcasters. Thank you guys so much for listening, and peace out.